What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3, Episode 8, titled Many Heads, One Tail. This is a spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. Obviously, it aired all the way back in November, man. Either way, it's March. It's almost April, so I know I'm late. Anyway, again, spoiler review. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give the pros, cons, and final score. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get right to it, shall we? Let's not waste no precious time. Here we go. Batman v Superman in 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. God. Anyway, Ward talks about this vault, man. This Hydra vault. There's this fight that goes on. Bear with me. May is mad at Lincoln, of course, because, you know, all this Andrew and the fighting, you know, of course he's Lash. And so, of course, there's this Operation Spotlight, and Ward gets info, and he's on this plane. He literally is on this, like regular plane. He ends up jumping out of the plane, and everyone on the plane just dies. It's destroyed. I shouldn't be laughing. It's a TV show, though, so, I mean, they're not really dead. But it was just like, oh my god, like, he's just like, I think he tells the stewardess or something, I don't know, he jumps out of the plane, and then that's it, man. It was really, I don't know why, but he's just pure evil, so, you know, whatever. Anyway, Rosalind is at the S.H.I.E.L.D. base, man. She's seen everything, man, that they could show. There's a hack at Rosalind's company. Of course, Coulson is the one who did it, and he's like, Rosalind's like, you did it, didn't you? Hey, you know, is this our way of flirting? You know, I was like, alright, they are two lovebirds, man. I really do like them together. So, of course, they find fish pills at Rosalind's factory. Phil locks Rosalind and himself in a white room, or in this locked room where Inhumans are locked up, and he's basically like, you're not leaving until you tell me everything. Are you working with Hydra? So Fitz ends up kissing Simmons, finally makes the move, my boy. Rosalind is mad, and she actually fell for Phil. She's like, you know what, I actually was falling for you. They put me up to this Hydra, but it was real what we had. Guess you screwed it all up, you know, so Coulson's like, oh. Yeah, you know, Coulson's doing his thing. So he didn't know about but she didn't know about the enhancements going on at the factory. Melinda apologizes to Lincoln. She wasn't mad at him, but she just had that attitude, but she was like, you know, I apologize, sort of thing. Not so shabby, always a lady, my Melinda May. Bobby fights this guy, and he basically picks up a gun with his near mind, man. Of course, he's another enhanced Inhuman, and he just grabs the gun and pew, pew, pew. He's not even touching the gun, just using his mind to pull the trigger, man. Totally triggered. Ward finds the vault that Hydra had, and he basically gets a history lesson from Malik. And there's this stone there, and Ward ends up torturing Andrew. Of course, they have Andrew in their... no, they ended up stealing Andrew. Oh, no. Andrew's at the Rosalind's factory or warehouse, whatever, and Ward goes and he basically tortures Lash. What did I think about this episode overall, ladies and gentlemen? First off, I gotta say the action in here was really awesome. Bobby and... who was there? Bobby and Hunter were there. Cool action scenes there, man. I love how Hunter had that Mr. Robot look, like the hacker sort of guy, like, yeah, mate, well, maybe. Go look at that computer there. I love all of it, dude. I love that whole get-up, man. That was really cool. And the action choreography, the effects in here, practical and CGI effects are always awesome, and I love the CGI flying effects, dude. It looks like movie effects, literally. The ending of the episode where he gets a history lesson, I literally liked Ward this episode a lot more than last episode, and the history lesson was very neat. And he's like, oh, it goes back to the old days, my friend. It goes back to the beginning of time, sort of like sense of like, oh shit. As well as Fitz and Simmons. Yeah, I spit. Fitz and Simmons, man. Literally, seeing them together, that's just, I mean, he finally made the movie Kiss, and they were kind of like, oh, alright. Another one. But he finally, oh, damn it, Gemma, you know, I'm just glad Fitz finally made the move. They're cute together, of course. The only cons I have really for this episode, and I love the Rosalind and Coulson chemistry and how he put her in the room and everything, and they finally, told their inner secrets. The cons about this, Ward just found the vault. You know what I mean? Like, sure, 25 minutes into the episode, he jumps off a plane. And then the last 5 minutes of the episode, boom, finds the vault. I'm like, what? We didn't even see him travel to the place or anything. He just finds the vault, blows the ceiling. Yeah, I never knew a vault that could just blow up and like from the top and just, there we go, I'm in the vault. What? Okay, sure, whatever. It's a TV show, right? The whole fish pill stuff, that whole reveal there, I felt that was a little slow and kind of like, it was kind of confusing at times, honestly. Like, oh my god, fish pill. Enhancements, you know what I mean? Like, it's, they're making it a bigger deal than what it really is, sort of thing. And also, May's attitude for nothing. These are nitpicking things, honestly. I'm a little bit nitpicky here. I'm going to be honest. And it's an old episode. What does it matter? I'm a little nitpicky here. May's attitude kind of, like, she was like, that Melinda May stare. And for nothing. She wasn't angry. Why didn't you just apologize? I don't know why you were just like, the whole episode and then... You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, really? Like, the whole episode, you were like, I want him to come with me. Alright, okay. I see how you are, Melinda May. Overall, I'm going to end up giving this episode a solid B, man. I really enjoyed it. That's about a, 7.5 out of 10 right there. That's really good. A B, man. I really enjoyed it. Of course, Coulson, Rosalind, Ward this episode, and Malik's history lesson was awesome. The action, the choreography, and the effects, and the gun effects, and everything. All that was really nice as well. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode. I'll be seeing you all for the next one. Want to support the channel, you like the review, hit that subscribe button. Really do appreciate that. Until next time, bye-bye.